Just Hockey Show. I'm the Trev. It's too sweet. Anyway, continuing on with my favorite jerseys of almost every team. I've been following. We are going alphabetical. Seattle should be right now, but Seattle does not meet the 5 or more jersey criteria. Therefore, we can't do Seattle yet. But when we can, we will. So we're talking St. Louis. I'm not gonna lie, St. Louis has had some pretty admirable jerseys. Some you shake your head at, and some you're thankful they never used. But for the most part, they've had some pretty admirable jerseys. Let's check it out. So as always, go to NHL Uniform Database, which is at nhluniforms.com. And there you can check out every jersey from every team, past and present. So if you're a jersey buff, or you just like your jersey history, that's the place to go. Let's talk about St. Louis. Blues, not the Eagles. And that's pretty much been their color scheme throughout their entire history. I mean, obviously, the 90s happened, but they corrected that really quickly. And like most teams, you got your special event uniforms, so we'll probably definitely pick them from there. So if you're not familiar with what I do, I go through their history and I pick 5 jerseys. And of those 5, I pick one to call my favorite. And most teams I have a fair idea. St. Louis, I have no idea, as I've never really took the time to study or admire their jerseys for longer than the vantage viewpoint of what they have now. And that's why I say their jerseys are pretty admirable, and the fact that they haven't really changed much, but if they have, it wasn't for long. So let's pick 5. As always, that's their current set, or their current home jersey that they're rocking right now. Their 2017 Winter Classic, which is also a third right now. 92 to 94, although it's not too dissimilar from what they were wearing in the 80s. That's the jersey I knew them growing up with. 2022 Winter Classic, which is just a swap out from their 2017 Winter Classic, but worthy of this list. And lastly, their third jerseys from 2008 to 2016. So, of these 5, let's dissect them. Let's pick a favorite. Now, while I did say I grew up with this jersey, I never really did care for it. The blue is nice, don't get me wrong. I'm a sucker for all things blue. That was almost too much blue, or at least not the right shade of blue. I love that they've kept this in their system, because after the whole Reebok crossover, I thought this was a lost design. So when it came back, it was nice to see it. And it's not 4th because it's a bad jersey, because it's not a bad jersey. It's just the other 3 are better. Now, while I do appreciate this jersey and everything it's done, and it is a hot look, don't get me wrong, what turns me off is the St. Louis Blues text in the middle of the jersey. You could have just did a circle logo and got away with it, but that's just me being a critic. It's not a bad jersey. It was nice to see them finish off the set of their original jersey kind of look with the 2022 Winter Classic, because I really wanted to see if they would pull off a really nice and really sharp and really clean contrasting look with this jersey, and I was not disappointed. However, the blue one is much, much, much nicer. And because it is the right shade of blue for what you'd picture the St. Louis Blues to be. And again, the fact that it borrows a lot from their original jerseys from way back in 1967. It was nice to see it updated, for one. For 2, the font is different. Nobody does that like that. Well, Detroit does it for preseason, but the font just suits this jersey completely. Like, this is the St. Louis jersey I'd love to have. I guess you could say this is my favorite. So we've gone through St. Louis. We're almost done. So not much as hockey shows. I want to thank you for tuning in. Don't think I don't appreciate the gesture, especially if you're here. It's a great thing all the way around. So let me know you were here. Give me that thumbs up. That red button, the one that says subscribe all over it. If you're considering the idea, do it up. You know what we're going for. You know how to make you feel. So why not? Socials, description down below. Moving forward, as far as the jersey thing's concerned, we got 5 left. So look for those. I definitely think they'll be done before September. So that's a great thing. One project knocked out of the book. But either way, in the meantime, and between time, be looking for more videos from Trev. Later.